So we see from Germany the rise in servitization being there, the confluence of these innovations in technology and subscription charging, and it's growing and it's being embraced, and this idea that it complements the product design, and it's happening inside industry and inside academia. So thank you, Heiko.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure now to introduce Estibaliz, Hernandez, Eleno from Mondragon University in the Basque region of Spain. And Estibaliz, over to you. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. I'm trying to make a short presentation of what we are doing right now in the Basque Country in the north of Spain, for those who don't know. First of all, I would like to thank Professor Baines for the invitation, and thanks also for to the audience that is physically there and also online in this Servitization live event. My name is Estibaliz Hernandez. I'm a professor at the University of Mondragon in the Basque Country, as I said, and also a researcher at MIC, a technological center which belongs to the Mondragon Corporation in the Basque Country too. So I'll briefly try to give an overview of how servitization is being developed in the Basque Country from a practitioner's point of view. First of all, some facts on the Basque Country, for those who don't know, which is strongly manufacturing-based region since the beginning of the 20th century, more or less, and still nowadays industry represents around 31% of its GDP. If we have a look at the ranking of the EU 28 countries by their GDP per capita, the Basque Country occupies number 8. So we have a quite regional innovation scoreboard. Well, the regional innovation scoreboard position is also a strong innovator. So we have some characteristics very different from the rest of Spain, are very similar to some thriving regions in Europe. As I said, I'll try to give a little perspective of how this strategy of servitization is being developed in the Basque Country based on our research we have conducted in 40 industrial companies. My university and also my research center belong to the Mondragon Corporation, and also these 40 companies we have studied too. Mondragon Corporation is an industrial group located in the Basque Country, but with more than 80,000 employees all around the world. 78% of those employees of those companies are industrial cooperatives, so we are very rooted into the industry. Most of the manufacturing firms are also SMEs, and they are competing in manufacturing sectors, so they have the need to differentiate themselves through the introduction of product service systems, this type of solutions, in order to extend their incomes, make their turnover figures more resilient to the economic cycle, and also to foster customer loyalty. So we conducted this research like in 2 phases. The first one was studying in situ, doing action research in 30 manufacturing firms. And also we built a community of practice around servitization with 11 industrial firms in the Basque Country. So the objective of both research was to build a servitization roadmap to help these companies to transform product-oriented business models to service-driven business models. The roadmap is mainly focused on the tactical perspective and operational drivers, since the more strategic part has been very well described by other authors like Professor Baines and others. So, as I said, the type of companies that are located in the Basque Country are more SMEs, medium and small, more small and medium companies. So the rate of adoption of servitization is quite moderate, limited, since it's occurring like at 2 speeds. Most of the industrial companies are offering just basic services, which basically are considered as a cost. Because they provide them for free. They don't pay attention to this added value, providing even basic services to their customers, because they have always do what the customer asks for and very focused on the product. On the other hand, there are some medium-sized and also big companies that have formalized a service strategy, development activities, responsibilities, budget, some formal processes to develop a proper servitization strategy, and also adapting their operational methods. So change is happening in a tentative, it's growing in a tentative way for the last years. And the main drivers are the decreasing competitiveness of industries and also a very strong customer-oriented culture, so doing what the customer asks. So this customer loyalty is pulling servitization, but it's not an active strategy, so it's more like a reactive. On the other hand, the Basque government is very committed also with the Industry 4.0 technologies, and they are fostering programs for all types of companies to boost this adoption of servitization and new technologies in their productive systems. Nevertheless, we have also identified some factors that are inhibiting the adoption of servitization. The first one would be that there is a general belief among some manufacturers that customer chooses a supplier on the basis of the quality of the tangible product supplies, and services have a secondary importance. So they put the physical good at the center of their attention, and the product dominant logic is in the middle of every negotiation, of every business done. Another issue for adopting this strategy would be the inertia that many manufacturing companies suffer from when it comes to innovating their organizational structure. As I said, the size of the company is small or medium, so they don't have enough budget or enough structure to address this structural change in terms of business model or monetization strategies that servitization needs. So this developing of services business often requires reorganization and incorporation of new profiles, new competencies, and moving towards these new business models is not always easy, or at least not as easy as we would like. A third block of obstacles that we have detected recently is that slows down servitization among industrial companies, especially when it comes to the implementation of product as a service. Payment models. These are financial barriers related to administrative structure, accounting, and financing. So to deal with this barrier, we have had some research lines trying to identify financial partners to make this change possible. So, as a summary, I would say that the Basque country is basically a country of makers. We are very good at making things and making products very good with high quality, but not a country of sales for now. So that's our challenge. The sectors we have studied, that those that are leading the servitization strategy are basically machine tools, forklift trucks, electric engines, foundries, automatisms, components for heating equipment, and packaging machines. These are more or less the sectors we have identified as leading this strategy. I don't know if you're familiar with some of the Basque companies, but I will try to give some samples. In some cases, I will be able to tell the name. In others, no. Just if you have, if you need more information, you can just contact me, and we can share more documents or whatever you want. And I have very little time. So I will focus on a forklift truck company. This is a medium-sized firm. I chose this one because it's very significant. The change they have made since 5-6 years until now, it's very significant. So this is a medium-sized firm that supplies forklift for warehouses and heavy-duty installation surfaces. And their challenge was how to make a fleet smarter thanks to a system capable of recording data and using an operation of forklift trucks, allowing customer to better manage its fleet. So what they did, they stopped selling product and they start selling service. And they offer the customer the possibility of having forklifts at the customer home, new or reconditioned. And the key of these services relies on the flexibility of the value proposition regarding each type of client, and studying each client's needs and offering a personalized or tailor-made offer on the one hand. And on the other hand, also, they design a specific financial solution in partnership with DDL Group and Rabobank, which allow them to provide this type of service together with this financial partner. So I think I'm just over my time. If I'm not wrong, I need to finish at midday. If you need further information, I'm open for questions or for collaboration. If you want to know more about our roadmap or whatever you need to ask after or online by email, what you want. So up to now, my presentation. Thanks again, the Advanced Services Group, for the invitation, and I wish you a very pleasant journey the rest of the days.
Thank you very much, Estibaliz. And back to you, Tim.